Yo, what's going on? Here we go. Welcome to another episode of Just Rambling the podcast. I am your host, Robert Sparks, and today I have the honor to bring in on my big cousin. This actual episode is so important to me. So when I had this idea, and I'm like, dude, I need to have an individual on my podcast that I know is going to bring out the importance of this message and this book. You were actually the first person I thought about. And
Really?
I'm like, absolutely, yeah. So this is actually my blood cousin. This is my big cousin. You know what I mean? Not because the brother was 6'7".
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, so 6'7", right? This joke is huge. So amazing man, and it's my honor to bring him on the show today. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about him, right? So always looked up to my big cousin, extremely cerebral, highly intelligent. I don't think I knew this, but he was actually voted to be like the top reader when you was in high school or read the most books. Yeah, you know I know that. So, but it's funny because the man is extremely intelligent. He actually graduated and played basketball for Marshall,
Mhm.
right? Go Herd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heard. Coach Cornelius Jackson is the head coach right now. That's my dog. He's my point guard in college.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
for
what's
sure.
up. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
He also is a former professional basketball player as well. Played overseas. Not only that, he's a mentor leader. He actually was the passer of Revolution 216.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Not only that, amazing father, amazing husband. When I tell you a man that is, I've never met a man more dedicated to their craft or what they do than this man. So he gets up every day around 3:45?
3:45.
3:45 a.m. and he's
Yeah.
always chasing a goal and accomplishing those goals, right? Started off with your first High Rocks,
Yeah.
right? You completed that in 2025,
Yep.
right? And
Yep.
then you just completed your half marathon here.
2 high rocks.
2 High Rocks. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Two high rocks in a year, and then a half marathon. Yep.
Yep. And also, he is an artist. If you from Cleveland and you are or were in the gospel rap space, you would know him as Big Cleve.
For sure.
It's funny. He used to be over 300-something pounds, but
For
the boy's so dedicated, he's shredded.
Yeah.
At 47 years old.
For sure.
You know, so if I am going to ever say I'll strive to be like an individual, it's going to be to come after you, man. I'm going to tell you that now. So me and Big Cuddy then went on some runs together.
My
And,
boy.
and every time we talk, he going to challenge me on something.
Always.
So I'm
You
like,
look good, boy.
yeah, I say Big Cuddy.
You look good, boy.
You look
You look good, boy. That boy look
So,
good.
so Big Cuddy always gonna challenge me on something, man. I love you
sure.
for that. If I'm ever looking for the truth, you know, and I'm looking for some spiritual leadership or guidance, I know I can call him. I know he gonna pick up, and if he don't pick up in that moment, he gonna find a way to communicate with me, and he gonna always call me back, and he gonna always give me what I need when I need it. Funny, I'm gonna tell this quick story. Then we gonna hop right into it.
Okay.
So we went running down at Edgewater here in Cleveland, Ohio, and so before we ran, he you know, we kick it, then we go run, and it's so funny. I was looking for an answer to something. I don't even think I told him. I didn't tell him. And as we running, he's like, "Yeah, we about to run with 7 miles."
8.
8. You ran 8. I ended up only
4.
No, I did more than 4. Don't do me like
4, bro.
that. I never just did 4.
Maybe
But
6 and a
stop playing with me.
half.
6 and 7 miles.
All right.
All right, so
Maybe.
whatever. So, anyways, so as we running, he just dropping gems on me. I'm like, I ain't even know. He just dropping gems on. We running. He like, listen. So this run gonna be crazy. Like it's gonna be a lot of hills. Gonna be a lot of stuff we gonna go through. But remember, just keep on going. And I remember we started to get to this hill. I got my head down, and we in conversation. He's like, man, remember it's easy. He just kept planning it's easy in my head. Then we hit this hill. I'm like, oh, we going up a hill. And he's like, remember, it's easy. It's easy. Keep the same pace. And that spoke to me on so many reasons, man. And then throughout that run, you know, he was just dropping knowledge as he always do, man. So without further ado, I want to introduce my big cousin, Marcus Evans, also known as Big Cleve. What's up, Big Cuddy? You ready?
What's up, boy?
What's up with you?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Wait, let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. Don't forget, my bad. I actually forgot to talk about the chapter that's coming out of Chapter 12.
Chapter 12
Yeah.
of your book is this closing chapter.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Consumption.
Mhm.
Don't let the fire consume you.
Yeah.
So listen, it's a switch. I'm interviewing him.
Yeah.
He's not interviewing me. I'm interviewing him on his book. Cuddy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You look good, boy.
You look good.
Hey,
too.
congratulations on your book,
Thanks,
boy.
man,
Come on.
cuz.
Come on,
I
man.
I appreciate
How
you.
do you feel? How you feel right
I feel
now?
great, man. I feel like I accomplished something.
Mhm.
I feel like I set out to do a thing, and it's here.
Mhm.
And you know, I'm a creative, and this is a part of the creativity that God has given me. So I'm like, I feel great, man. I actually feel like this is impacted me in a great way, and also I foresee it impacting the entire world and men all over the world. So I feel great.
Yeah, and so this comes out of some deep stuff, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this expression, daddying during disaster.
Mhm.
That why that title?
You know, it's funny. I came up with this. Well, God gave me this title, right, a few years ago. So this book has been in the works for about 8 years.
Mm.
So a few years ago, because originally the book was called Hindsight, right?
Okay,
It's
all
called
right.
Hindsight. And so as I'm like writing through it still, it just hit me like dadding during disaster, right? Because it's a testament of what I experienced going through divorce and raising children, you know,
Mhm.
and it's challenging. It's very challenging.
Mhm.
So it just dropped on me. You know, that's it.
Okay. You know, I like to think deep.
I know you do.
You know what I mean? And I like to challenge you. There's a couple of points in the book that you brought out, and I
Okay.
kind of want to talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
All right, like consuming fire. When you think about that, what do you mean consuming fire?
Yeah. So when I got the title of that chapter,
Uh-huh.
what I was actually thinking about. You remember when Moses
Mm-hmm.
was actually in the desert,
Mm-hmm.
and if anyone know anything about the Bible, or whatever, you know, Moses grew up in an Egyptian Hebrew, right? He grew up as an Egyptian, but he's Hebrew, and then he basically had a call on his life. He's in this desert, and while he's in this desert, he sees this bush, the burning bush,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on fire, but it wasn't consumed.
Mm-hmm.
So it got his attention,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's how
Yeah.
God got his attention, because he's looking at this bush and it's not being destroyed. So I would think about during the times that I experienced and a lot of the different things I went through, is that it was important that I wasn't consumed, meaning like my situation wasn't the prettiest,
Mhm.
right? But I believe that God's able to gather people's attention and by how I stand,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And how I don't allow the situation to just disintegrate me, right? When it had every opportunity to just destroy me,
Right.
right? And so,
Right.
and so, I would think like as we go through fires, it's really going to pull people in if they can see like, man, what is keeping this dude or individual like they're not destroyed. It's crazy. I can clearly see that scientifically this bush is on fire. So I'm supposed to be seeing it fall apart. I'm supposed to seeing it turn to ashes. However, it's still a tree engulfed in a fire.
You ever think about like when I saw you and I was reading that point,
Mm-hmm.
and like a counter thought came to me, like sometimes fires bring attention, but not the attention you want.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so when I was reading your book, I kind of felt like a challenge, like, yeah, the fire is something you should look at and should bring attention. That particular fire didn't consume. But let me ask you a question.
Come on.
What do you think in your life needed to die? And the only way for it to die was to be into something like that.
That's good. See this dude, man.
like
So-
for real. Like,
No.
it was like, cause some people, they go through things and they just repeat patterns, bro. Right?
Yeah.
And they was in one divorce, they got another divorce, they get another divorce because they never dealt with what
Thing
should
they
have
got.
died
Yeah.
in the first situation. Like maybe that is what God put you in there
Yeah.
to deal with.
Yeah.
Like so talk to me. At least, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
think it's a lot. So that's actually being super transparent. I don't think it's even enough time on this episode to even discuss that. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw out
Just
some.
throw one something.
So I think one of the biggest things is how I looked at relationships.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then also thinking in particularly that season, I kind of vocalized this on another show, like that I was looking more so codependent in the relationship. I heard years ago, I heard TD Jake say this. He said that a lot of men get married not because they're looking for a wife, but because they're looking for a mother. And in that, what I gathered about myself was like, from the things I experienced coming up, it was like, man, am I looking for a woman to love and to build with and a partner, or to be with a woman that's gonna kind of like help me address these things that I didn't address in my childhood?
So let me ask you a question here, because I know that, and that's a good thing. That's
Yeah.
because when you talk about consuming fire, and this is why
I knew this was gonna be good.
Part
y'all.
two is
First
coming.
off,
Just so
this
y'all
dude
know,
I'm already
part
knowing.
one of my brother's code. You need to get the book. Do not play yourself. It's a great short read for you to be able to get through it and really apply these principles. Me and my wife was really impressed by what my cousin was able to put in this book, bro.
That's what's up.
But also in the book, it's some very transparent things. And so even in this particular place, part two gonna come. Get ready
for
it.
sure.
So seeing that in consuming fire, like, and you see that this point brought this issue to light.
Yeah.
Tell us how, because I know you started doing something that you didn't used to do, which is counseling.
Yeah.
How did that help you in counseling in the process? Because I think this book came out of that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Big part of that.
Yeah, talk to
big
it.
part of
Talk to it a little bit.
So funny thing is, I think I got into the church when I was around like maybe 21-ish, 22. Yeah. And I'm not saying all churches are like this, but I was in a particular church to where counseling and therapy was like, it's not important. You just need God, right? You don't need.
Right.
And then and then not only that, but earlier on in childhood, or just in childhood, therapy was never a thing.
Yeah.
I kind of talked about this in one of the other episodes. Therapy was introduced to me once I went through a divorce, right?
Yeah.
And so, I ended up. It changed my whole outlook, on life in regards to therapy. Therapy, to your point, this came out of therapy. A lot of healing came out of therapy. I personally think that God has already began to start breaking generational things, right? Or mindsets, mindsets or patterns, so, this thing, to your point, it's kind of odd to say this, but it needed to happen. How can I say this? Did it need to happen? It happened for its own reason, and I'm thankful that it happened.
At the end of the day, if we really believe that we are who we say we are, and that the path is set for us, and even if we have something to do with the path,
right?
You can't do anything about the past,
right?
But you can learn from it, and you have. So one of the things I want to talk to you about in this process is like your children.
Yeah.
Because fathering, bro, like I went through a divorce, and so talk to us about going through that and going through the fire while still trying to be a good father, especially when you don't have that kind of example in front of you.
That's funny, man. We right here. We right there. So the great thing about that is that that's really one of the reasons why I wanted to stick around during this, where I needed to stick around. Because to your point about the example, like, sorry, I'm going to digress a little bit. Another thing I learned was compassion.
Come on, boy.
Right.
See,
and
listen.
Cutting off some judgment. And, right, because during this trying time, there was a lot of times I'm like, bye. I wanted to be like, you know what, I could just, bye. But, I know that's not my heart, so it caused me to continue to fight. But it also, in the process, gave me some understanding. Like, I got some understanding here. Right?
Understanding for your father.
For my father.
Yeah, a little more grace for your father.
A little more grace,
and
more understanding.
Let's make a point to the people listening.
Yeah.
And it's one of the reasons why you need to get this book. It really points you to understand. Listen, you got to have compassion for yourself. Once you have compassion for yourself, you start having compassion for other people.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't develop that, especially as men. Men grow through fire.
That's true. Yeah.
And sometimes we looking at our fathers from a point of a boy's mindset, and we don't understand what a man has to go through to become a man until we have to go through those things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you stood in that moment, and compassion came out of that instead of judgment. I love that, bro. Keep talking to us.
No, that's dope. So, and it's funny. Another thing too, as we talk.
How does that relate to the kids? Like, cause you got children.
I have 3.
You got a son, 2 sons, and a daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you were passing judgment. Can we imagine what the youngsters, and now you're trying to demonstrate something a little different than what, come on, talk to us.
Yeah. So, and another piece too, you know, just being transparent with my kids during this time too.
Hard stuff, bro.
Hard stuff. And it's difficult. You find ways to do it the right way so it don't come off as bleeding on them or trying to like bash the other party, right? So, but I would say that I learned a lot, man. Compassion, understanding. I think that raising kids during this time was, my motivator was, man, what will happen if I walk away? What's going to happen to them, right? And this isn't to say I'm bashing the other person or just say I'm better, but I know I'm important. You understand? Meaning that a lot of fathers in society have become more in the sight of whether it's their mothers or children's mother, they more become an accessory than a necessity. A necessity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost like,
absolutely.
Dad is an accessory. It's like, no, Dad is necessary, right?
Absolutely.
And so I only know that because I wish that my dad was there consistently, but I got an understanding on why.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro.
And so, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I understand. But my thing was, I want to make sure my kids can always say, no matter what took place or what was going on, my dad made it a point to stay around. My dad made it a point to fight.
I think it's important, bro, that we understand that we need to struggle in front of our children. We need to show them what it looks like to be resilient, to be consistent, to be disciplined in spite of what you're experiencing, right?
Yeah.
And so I think, like, I know, for example, you know, you took your sons to work out with you. You took your daughter, you went and had date nights with your daughter in spite of feeling some type of way about the situation. And I know you made space, even when the space may not have been, you know, adequate in your eyes, but you made sure that those children had a place to come to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I'm gonna throw this bug in there too. I think also community and seeing that your kid, allowing your kids to see that there's community of people, because I took my kids to your gym.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know if he's also a CrossFit coach, right? So
I ain't got muscles for nothing.
Right. So listen,
we can't help it,
you're silly. So yeah, I took them to your spot, take them different places. I want them to be able to see, hey, okay, like this is who I am. This is how I'm getting through this. This is what's keeping me, because you know they're human. My kids are human, right? So they may have to go through their own trial one day.
Let me ask you a question. Oh my God, we doing, bro. So is there something like in the process of going through this, your divorce, and going through the process of going and trying to, because now you're fathering the children outside the home.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You don't have direct access. You're not eyes not on them all the time. How was that, and how were their reaction to you no longer being in the home?
Yeah.
And so how did you? Because I'm sure that was one of those consuming fire.
Oh, it sucked. It sucked. So you know, any man that ever had to go or experience not being in the same place as their children, as they're so used to, everybody in the picture is used to it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's normality. Right, and then it goes from that to abruptly, hey, I'm seeing y'all half of the time. You know what I mean? So that process of a father, especially if you're a watchman, you think about the safety of them. You think about what they feel and what they're thinking. And then you also wanting to guard them from a feeling that's inevitable, right? It's like, oh, how can I try to like supplement how they feel that we all not in the house?
Right.
But it's like, nah, man, like they gonna feel that.
Right.
And it's wild to say this. It's kind of their right to feel it.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's gonna build them. But it was tough. It was tough picking them up, you know, dropping them off. You know, I saw this clip of this guy on social media. He was saying how nobody really talks about how painful that is.
It's horrible.
It's the craziest thing ever.
It's the worst feeling.
It's like man, because you know you kind of got to tell your kids, and I don't really believe in goodbyes. But hey, see you later.
Yeah,
but but you're not about to be with me.
It's just weird.
It's weird, and
it's a real feeling.
Yeah, and I don't know if you even. I'm sure you experienced this because I know you went through a divorce. But like, what do I do with that time that I'm used to having them? For everybody,
it's weird. Drop off, pickups,
yeah.
Blah blah blah. But let me ask you a question: How did that affect your relationship with the children initially? Like how was it trying to you know what I mean?
Yeah, how it showed up. Yeah, I had like some hurdles I had to overcome. Mm-hmm. You know, one of the first I'll never forget this, man. I didn't really want to talk about this, but I'm gonna just say it. The reason my son ended up getting an iPhone was so that no matter what happened, he could FaceTime me, mm-hmm. and I could FaceTime him, mm-hmm. right? But there was a certain situation that took place, and he and I both were hurt by it, you know. And I'm only doing this, not telling the full details because it's crazy. It's a crazy story on why, but that was what made me even look into the iPhone. Mm-hmm. I was an Android user, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I want to be able to see my son, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. And if something happens or if he needs me or if he wants to talk or he can't say that he wants to, you just, hey, I want to see my dad, you can FaceTime me, right? So it was an adjustment going to something I think is totally unnatural, right? It's co-parenting. Like, it's unnatural. Yeah. It's unnatural. And so, and then for me having to have restrictions, right? I'll call them restrictions, but having to follow guidelines mm-hmm. and orders, right? So, okay, this is our new norm. Yeah. And then finding a way to allow your child to still be a kid, right?
Right.
Even though there's a lot of adult stuff going on.
Right.
Does that answer your question?
It was a good answer, bro, without being too direct.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah, and then let me ask you another question about you. Like, so for you, mm-hmm. what space are you in now? Because this is going to bring attention to a lot of areas of your life, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. What space are you in now? Like, are you like, I need to help people?
Yeah.
Men, young men, youngsters, relationship. Now, how are you looking at people who be going through divorce? Like, what do you feel like your call, your purpose is from this book?
Yeah, so I think that my call and my purpose, I think in the right spaces mm-hmm. to be totally vulnerable in spaces that is going to help me and navigate through difficult times like divorce, mm-hmm. co-parenting, mm-hmm. Going through situations where, you know, you're trying to figure it out while going through a tough time, mm-hmm. and there's children involved. Mm-hmm. I was actually on a phone call today with a guy, and the guy, he broke down crying. And I'm asking, I'm like, so, you know, what's going on? He's like, let me go to the back. And he's just telling me how he felt inadequate because he wanted to be there more for his children. He's struggling where they come to work. He's struggling to get himself grounded. Mentally, physically, financially, and he's just like, I don't think nobody gonna understand me or like, you know, what I'm going through. Mm-hmm. And I felt like I had his answer, right? Mm-hmm. I felt like a superhero. Mm-hmm. I felt like, oh man, what you telling me is gonna be just fine. Mm-hmm. So I was able to guide him through, you know, uplifting him and gave us some direction. But I feel like, yeah, this book, it's going to bless a lot of people. It's going to bless a lot of families, mm-hmm. a lot of fathers, a lot of men. Mm-hmm. That's my goal. And then going through it, you don't see that though. I didn't see any of that, right? I'm like,
no, it ain't.
Right. And this may sound crazy. I think in my intimate prayer life, my language changed even talking to God in my prayer life. Right. And right. So at the time, I'm like, man, what's going on?
Yeah.
Right.
You got a little more real?
Yeah, I got a little more real in my prayer. My prayer got, I want to come up with the Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you.
We offer that now, huh?
Yeah, it was like,
bro,
man, what? Look.
I was covering superlatives.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the?
Yeah, all of that. I remember driving home in the van, and I'm asking God, like, man, what is going on, right?
Yeah.
And I remember a few times God gave me visions on platforms, you know, and it didn't bring me anything but to tears. So I'm like, oh, okay, wow. So my message to me in going through this is just get through it, get to the other side of it.
And you can get to the other side, but there is tools, and I think that's the point of the book. There are tools for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, we're known and told we got to push through. You know, you got to be strong. You got to suck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a time when you got caught crying, they give you something to cry about.
Oh,
you know
for
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so to be able to be emotional,
Yeah.
to grieve because you lost something.
Mm-hmm.
Like your children were taken from you, you know, possibly, you know, and it
Right.
feels that way,
Right.
You know, no
Right.
matter if they are cross town
Or the life you know.
you know what I'm saying, that hurts,
Yeah.
bro. You know, there
Yeah.
are some men whose identity was attached to that.
Yeah.
You know, attached to who they were,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, and so there are tools in the book. There are tools out there for you. There are organizations. There's stuff that's provided for you, and also, bro, you got to be a man.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you a man.
For sure. Yeah.
And some of this is our part of our burden that allows us to get stronger and more wise and better in our understanding of how this life is and how to express ourselves. And I think that one of the reasons that we got the book was because you went through that
Yep.
and you expressing yourself that you can still be a dad while going through disaster. Okay, so where can we get your
All right, bet.
where can we get this book, bro?
All right, cool. You could get this book right now. You can get it on Amazon, Amazon.com.
I thought, so what's going on June 19th?
Oh, yeah. So Father's Day. So
Father's Day.
June
Come on.
21st. Shout out to
Come on,
Cleveland.
man.
I went to Cleveland Heights High School. I'm a
Come on,
graduate
man.
of Cleveland Heights High, 05. Shout out to the committee for the centennial, the 100-year celebration of Cleveland Heights.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to be doing a book signing and book release
There we go.
at Cleveland Heights.
Come
So,
on, man.
Yeah. So-
You know you Heights, dude. All y'all Heights people, y'all like crackheads, man. About
Hey,
y'all, I don't know what they
Why you
put
gotta
in
use
the
the-
Heights, man.
On the
Y'all,
Heights, baby, it's just
everybody-
different. We
I ain't never
love
seen
it.
nothing like them. Y'all and Shaw like the craziest alumni ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, bro,
No,
I'm
so,
very proud of you,
I appreciate
man.
you.
And I'm looking forward to the next book, and I'm looking forward to the success from this book and the many
appreciate
people
you.
that's going to be helped from it, bro. And
Yeah.
I would love to get you on my podcast, The Other Side.
Yeah, yes.
You know,
yes.
I
Yeah, I will.
try to get him on mine so many times.
I'm gonna be on there for
you
sure.
talking about somebody put a move on me? Say.
All right, what's your next question, man?
Oh, are we done? How much time we got? Because I got questions. How important was it for you to maintain your health? I'm a CrossFit coach.
I'm already knowing.
I'm a personal trainer. I'm Hot Rocks. Listen to me, man. How important is it for you to stay in the gym, and what did you do as far as environment? People, who did you put yourself around?
Yeah, it's a good question. So, health is very important during this time. It was very important to me. So, I'm a former athlete, played football in high school and college.
Hey,
And
my cousin was cold and now somebody said this to me. I was like, they was like, I went to John Carroll. I said, my cousin went to John Carroll. What's your cousin's name? Rabir Sparks. Rabir Sparks. The wide receiver? I said, yeah. He was like, he was cold. And I was like, because I was gone. I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was overseas.
What? He was cold.
appreciate
athlete.
you, Cuddy.
Anyway,
Appreciate that. So it was a
bad,
part of
bro.
me. No, you good. You
I
good.
am so
I appreciate that. You good.
I couldn't. I had to let you know like
You
that, bro.
got appreciate it.
And if you look at it, he think you're an athlete now. He's still thinking. Look at it. He still think you're an
Stop it.
athlete. Go on, bro. Go on. Go to the
So you silly.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a part of me. It was
Yes.
like okay, fitness, exercise. It was a big deal for me, right? So creating some type of order and controlling what I can control was big, and me getting myself up, working out in the gym, having a regimen. That was everything to me because you need that for your mental too.
For sure.
You need that, right? Because you got anger going on.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take this anger, right, and I'm going to transform this, or direct it somewhere else. I'm directing it in the gym, right?
Yeah.
Whether I'm doing some CrossFit, whether I'm hitting legs, whether I'm running some hills, whether I'm hitting the back. I'm using that as an outlet. And I actually got in amazing shape during that time. It's funny,
Sure,
just me
for
and
sure.
when we go through things like that, we're getting some of the best shape of our lives,
Yeah.
right? Like that's a really big motivator.
And that goes into one of your points in the book. Going through the fire without letting it consume you.
Yeah.
You said that in the book.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes we as men need to learn how to redirect the fire that we're experiencing inside of us.
Oh yeah.
To some good outlet.
Yep.
Like you said.
Mm-hmm.
It can be to your advantage when you do it to something that's constructive
Yep.
as opposed to something that's destructive.
Yep.
Right?
And you could take that energy to create.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny, man. During that time, I started to pursue new ventures that I would have never thought I would have had.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but all of that, like you said, that fiery situation
Mm-hmm.
pushed me towards that.
Yeah.
And so, and then that leads into your next part of your question is, who did it put me around?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It was
Yeah.
important for me to be around people
Mm-hmm.
that were, I wouldn't necessarily use the word positive,
Mm-hmm.
but put myself around individuals I knew that had my best interests.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mhm.
Put myself around individuals that weren't judging me for feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Nice.
Putting myself around individuals that had wisdom and knowledge
Mhm.
that could like help me see why. And I call you like, hey, man, this stuff hurts,
Mhm. Mhm.
But having people that can allow you to be true and real,
Yeah.
right? Because a lot of times I've seen men go through situations and they can't be vulnerable, and because they can't be vulnerable, that fire comes out in a whole nother manner, right?
In a destructive way.
Destructive way, because you around dudes that make you feel like you weak or you soft
Right.
for being a human being, meaning like you have feelings, right?
Emotion.
Right? You have emotions
Yeah.
that you're a creature. You're gonna have these. Now, do you have to be emotionally led?
No.
No, absolutely not.
No.
But you can't turn your back that you feel that that's like you're a real walking, talking being,
Yeah.
right? Something happened, and then an emotion came up after that, right? So being around people that have that level of understanding, so that you could have a safe space, man, because a lot of people can't. Like I told you, I had a conversation with a guy today.
Mhm.
He felt like he couldn't talk to nobody. I don't know, dude, like this,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But he just needed that,
Mhm.
which caused me to venture to think that he got people around him right now that he probably think love him,
Yeah.
but for whatever reason, he can't just be like, hey, yo, this is how I'm really feeling.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And so I believe, man, that, like I said, I needed to go through that so I could be this individual that people can come to, right?
Right.
But being around the right group of individuals or the right village or community is important. Because I could have easily, I think I got all different type of levels of friends
Mm-hmm.
and family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I can
fact.
go,
It's a fact.
right, big fact. So I can go to some people, some family, hey, that's on this, and then some is like, nah, right?
Right.
Or, right?
Right.
Or I can go to some friends, like, listen, man, we gonna go hit the gym. And I got some friends that be like, no, let's go sip, let's go, let's go travel, mess with some women, let's go do whatever that might look like, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thankful for the individuals. I'm thankful for all of those individuals, right? But I'm thankful for the people that God was placing in my life when I needed them at that time.
Mm-hmm. It's okay to be human.
Yeah.
It's okay to have feelings. It's
Mhm.
okay to be emotional.
Yep.
It's like you said, we don't want to be, driven by our emotions, but at the same time, we do want to take those opportunities and harness them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when you saying, just because you go through the fire doesn't mean you got to be defined by the fire, right?
Mm.
And I think that people, if we could take the fire out of it and put that word really that we are all running from, it's the word failure.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to be defined by our failure. And
Right.
a lot of men don't have an opportunity to express how painful it feels
Yeah.
to lose.
Yeah.
Like to go through something like that
Yeah.
and to have this extreme pain. So what it end up happening is that we start suppressing it, we start masking it, we start doing all these kind of things trying to mask it instead of healing in that moment. And because this is what I believe. It like you said in the book, it revealed also the true you.
Yeah.
According to the text that we read most, people call the Bible the scripture.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fire that purifies.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely true.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and so
absolutely true.
sometimes the only way for you to realize, like I understood from my experience that I was suppressing my personality as opposed to fully, accepting that I am who I am.
Right.
Right? And to do that to the fullest,
Yeah.
in spite of whoever was around me. And for me, that's a freedom.
Yeah,
I'll never go back.
absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I had to go through that type of pain to understand that my value is not attached to any one thing. My value is attached to me.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Men, your importance is because you are important, bro.
That's real.
Like
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not because of your dad, not because you're a father, not
Right.
because you work at this job.
Right.
You are important because you were born.
That's real. Yeah.
And then you got to this point where we call adulthood, where now they trying to think, oh, a man just gonna be out here. No, bro. You need the village that the brothers talk about. You need
Absolutely.
some men, but you need men. Listen, you need men that's gonna challenge you.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna challenge you to get out here and run these miles. It's gonna challenge you to get out here and make better choices on your food. It's gonna challenge you to be a better father, to interact with your kids. To maybe even just say, bro, maybe you can't talk to JoJo like that.
Right.
Because JoJo don't respond to that.
Yep.
JoJo listen to you, man. Go talk to him for me. No, JoJo listen to the way I say it. He love you. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we in a place, and you in a place, bro, where I think that example can be spread out. That men, you're valuable. We in men's what? Mental health month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk to
And
me.
it's funny to go into that because as you're talking, all I can think about was during that time when I was going through everything I was experiencing, I remember my mindset was, why is this happening to me?
Me too, bro.
It's like, why? Like, to your point, you talk about failure, you talking about what it looks like, you talking about caring what people think and all that. And so at that time, I would have never thought we would be here podcasting. I would have never thought it'd be a book here.
For sure.
But it was like, oh, that stuff happened like for you. People talk about something like, people say, oh, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. But that's real. But you got to actually really experience something like that, right? And to your point, it's bigger than the book. It was, God was redefining me.
Yeah.
He refining me like, no, you need to get this up off of you.
Yeah.
And this was necessary for you to kind of be exposed to who you really are, and I think that I'm actually thankful for it. I would have never thought I would say that.
Yeah,
and mean it. Like, I'm actually thankful for it.
Never thought.
Yeah, I'm actually thankful for it because
Very thankful.
it could have been something worse.
Yeah.
And it's interesting I'm saying that because divorce ain't the worst thing that could have occurred.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because I don't want to experience nothing else.
Yeah, I don't.
If there's anything worse to
That
be-
pain wasn't good. But what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying this is that it was right.
I won't do it again. You hear me? Hear me, right? We ain't doing it again now. Because it wasn't that bad.
We ain't gonna.
Come on,
Yeah,
that bull.
what I'm saying is that when you look at it, okay, was it uncomfortable? Did it hurt? Was it painful?
Oh, it was awful.
Right, but I'm still here.
And let me keep it real. I know,
Yeah.
but I know for a fact, for me, I would never put my self-worth on anybody. you
Okay,
know.
good.
I love myself too much to even begin to do anything like that again. But even then, that came from understanding that I had to go through this particular situation
Right.
for me to see me. This ain't about nobody else.
Yeah.
Listen, gentlemen, young ladies, we don't bash women, we don't bash families. That
Exactly.
ain't what we're saying. We're not making no other group feel worse, but we do know as men, and we know how from our experience, both of us, that particular moment as a man feels like the worst.
Oh my God.
It's the worst
You're
thing
so
ever,
vulnerable.
bro.
You're so exposed.
It's the worst thing. And then
Yeah.
for me, I was going through it during a pandemic. It was
Oh,
locked
yeah.
down, so it
Yeah.
was worse for me.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to be around people, and yet I found myself
Dang, I didn't even really.
in the fire.
Yeah. That probably was very painful.
And you know what's interesting, y'all? And when you learn these things, listen, there's things you go through that you think is, I can't, like you said, I can't believe, right?
Right.
I'm the only one going through this.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Yeah, you're not the only one.
Come on, man.
Join the club.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What you're not understanding is that you went through it.
Yeah.
And this is the beauty of the book. The book is a testament of what you can go through if you just do the things necessary to get through there. And all of us going to get through it. You wouldn't even be watching this podcast. You know? if you listen to this, my cousin's a testament, man. I'm so proud of you, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Man,
I appreciate you, Cuddy.
got me on your podcast before
Yeah.
you got on mine. I had mine first. I don't even understand how that happened. Big pimpin'. He got people sending me messages, emailing me professionally. I'm like, who is this? Paging me at 5:46
6 in the morning, crack the dawn.
You said, and then got the nerve to tell me to be here on time.
Yeah.
And be late. But unless they came bearing fruit. See, the scripture says if a tree doesn't bear fruit, it should be cut down and thrown in the fire. She came bearing fruit.
All right.
So I didn't cut her down.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did. What's wrong with you?
Bruh, I know you're I will have fun on a podcast.
All right, come on.
You got me. This is my personality. And this is this is another thing. They don't think we laugh, bro.
No, we have a good
Listen, you are not serious all the time, brethren.
Yeah, you got to have a good time.
I'm from the hood, cuz, blood, groove, folk, Lord. Come on, man. And even the church folk, Baptist, Pentecost. What you mad for?
Right, have a good time.
Why? Life is about this, bro. I'm laughing. We laugh a lot, and I don't play. And I had some medicinal before I got on here. For all the saints who drink in private, smoking private, all these years. I know who you are. I know.
Hey, man.
Cleve ain't on that. I've been liberated.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But anyway, like I said, I'm so proud of you. And this
appreciate
you should mix all this in there and drop some of this silly stuff.
Oh, yeah, we going to have a good time.
You tripping, man. Listen, you want to do a podcast with me? You want to go to Ebony? You want to go to the top? You ready? L.A. to Cleveland?
Well, you got any more questions?
Ain't no more questions.
That was it?
Yeah.
Well, good stuff, man.
Thank you, brother.
Well, listen.
Always 7:30. Right on time.
Right on time. Look at that.
And
all right,
yet, you're still standing.
Look at
I
that.
would have talked about financial pressure, but people ain't ready for that yet.
Financial pressure?
Ooh, you should really start talking about the financial impact that divorce have on men. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
It is awful.
It's because it's important to us.
It ain't just that.
Yeah.
You got your funds getting hit hard.
As I'm talking about, the funds, they are important. They are important to us for a lot of reasons.
Boy.
Yeah.
And then how they go after you. Like, I never thought they would do me like that. No, no, I actually, my situation not like that. I got to keep it 1,000.
Please.
If you watching, she's a great person on my mama.
Yeah.
And I love my mama. And my children are amazing. So our situation was different.
Yeah.
But with respect to that, still.
You went through what you went through.
Boy.
Hey, so listen. Well, this is what I'm going to do. So, similar to last season, the name of my podcast is Just Rambling. So at the end of every episode, I give all the guests an opportunity to just ramble. It doesn't matter what the conversation is about, the topic, whatever it is.
Okay.
I just allow my guests to do that. You excited?
Come on, man. Let me ramble.
Well, no. Unfortunately.
I've been rambling.
No. Unfortunately, I'm the guest.
Oh, so you get to ramble.
Host, I'm going to ramble. But what I'm going to do is, though, I am going to show men what I think men should know and learn, and it's to give another man their flowers without feeling any type of way or thinking that it's odd.
Where the flowers at, bro?
I'm about to give you your flowers right now, brother.
Like real flowers?
No, like
oh! I thought you were about to give me some flower. I was about to say, wow, it's Pride Month too. No,
it's Pride. So
shout out to my people.
You silly. So what I'm gonna tell you is, man. Well, first and foremost, thank you for coming on my show because
for sure.
Right, and I'm looking forward to being on your show. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate the man you are. I appreciate the example you are. It's so funny. I had the opportunity to go to one of your birthday dinners within the past few years. And I saw men give you your flowers, talk about how impactful you were to them, how they always can count on you to pick up when they call, how they need guidance in the dark times. You do that. You have pastored people, led people. You, I know you personally, you could take the shirt off your back. And if you love somebody, you love somebody, And I think the love that you show me and the love you have for me, it's an honor to have that because I know what that means for you, I'm proud of you, man. You've always been a great example. It's so funny. I remember when you came back from out of town. You remember the Hoop It Up, right? Mm-hmm. When me and Mondo saw you at Hoop It Up. Yep. Pops brought us down there, and he like, "They y'all big cuz." And I remember just seeing you like, "Man, it's my big cuz. This dude huge out here killing these boys." You know what I'm saying, on this court. But I've always been proud to say that you're my big cousin, man. I want to tell you I love you.
Love
I
you more.
appreciate
Love
you.
you more, man.
And like I told you at the beginning of this show, man, if I'm gonna strive to anything to be great, it's gonna be you.
You're already great, baby.
I appreciate you.
You're already great. Love you, boy.
Love you too, Big Cuddy. You got to shut up,
I'm
man.
supposed to cry. Can I cry? You want me to say something?
Yeah, if you want to say something.
Of course, we got to end the
Okay,
show
well,
right,
go
man.
ahead.
Listen, man. Listen. To all the children out there, no, stop playing. No, fellas, ladies, love each other. Stop all this madness. A great reset is happening, and it's starting here in your mind, in your hearts. And I really want you to start expressing yourself fully, because we need it. We need you to come out of all this madness and just come into the truth of who you are and just express yourself fully. I'm so grateful that my cousin wrote his book, put his book out. I'm telling you, it's going to change so many lives, and your life will change once you tap into who you really are. My cousin talk about this, the other side. That's my podcast. That's one of my things. I just want to get people understand the process is the thing that's more important than the outcome. Mm-hmm. Outcomes are not guaranteed, but the process is what makes you who you are. And so it's who you are when things suck is what changes lives, what changes your life. And if you can do this, you can glean some of the stuff from this book and other people, man. As a people, we can see the world really change and really coming to where we starting to come. Everybody's really waking up and just starting to just really fully just live. Get off of that stuff.
Good stuff.
For sure.
All right, Big Cuddy, love you, man.
Love you more.
Yeah.
Huh? Na.